Everyone, welcome back to Tina's Test Kitchen. Today I'm in the kitchen making loaded potato casserole. Let's go over those list of ingredients. We have our potatoes. We're going to use about 6 or 8 of these. I'm going to put them on my cookie sheet that I have lined with some Reynolds wrap. I'm going to bake these potatoes for about 40 to 45 minutes at 375. When they're done, I'm going to leave the skins on. I'm going to cut them into cubes and put them in a bowl. So for the rest of our ingredients, we're going to use some milk. We have some Colby Jack cheese, a little bit, probably a 1/4 cup of our whipped cream cheese. I've got some butter, some sour cream. I'm going to top it off with some parsley, and I am going to use some leftover bacon that I have from my breakfast quesadillas on an earlier video. You should check it out. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're going to work on our potatoes. So I do have my potatoes. I did wash them. I'm doing about 6 potatoes, so I'm going to go ahead and put them in my bowl. And to that, I am going to add some olive oil. So this, you guys, is just going to coat the potatoes. This is a gadget that you've probably seen on my favorite kitchen gadgets video. If not, check it out. It's pretty cool. So I'm just going to take this and add a little bit of oil to my potatoes. And I am going to use some kosher salt. Wanted to make sure it was open. So I'm not using a whole lot of salt, just enough to coat the potatoes. Alright, so now we're just going to make sure that all of the potatoes are evenly coated with the salt and the oil. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my baking dish. So before I put these in the oven, you guys, I am going to go ahead and poke some holes in the potatoes just so that way, you know, I don't know, I've heard they explode. That's the oven telling me it's done preheating. Alright. Alright, so now let's go ahead and poke our holes. Don't need to go too crazy, just as long as you're poking some holes in the potatoes. So at least that way, again, they don't blow up. I don't know how true that is, you guys, but I'm not in the mood on a Sunday morning to clean my oven, so better to be safe than sorry. All right, let's get these in the oven. Okay, so we're now at the final stages of our loaded potato casserole. So our potatoes are all done. I've got all of our ingredients here. We've got our green onions, the bacon that I did in the air fryer earlier, our 1 cup of cheese, 1/2 cup of sour cream, and a 1/4 cup of our whipped cream cheese, and a little bit of milk. So let's go ahead and get started. So for the potatoes, I'm just going to cut them into small chunks. We are going to mash them up a little bit as well. I need to get my glove. These things are hot. So we're just going to finish up, just kind of mashing them as we go. And these, you guys, are going to go in my casserole dish. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Just enough for the cheese to melt and create a wonderful taste. Alright, last potato. That is my husband's notification on his cell phone. I don't know, I guess it's part of Star Wars. Alright, so we're going to add all this to our mixing bowl. And again, we're just going to mash everything up a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit of milk. We're going to add our cheese. our whipped cream cheese, the sour cream, our onions. And you guys, I'm only going to use about half of the bacon because I want to put some bacon on the top, as well as topping it off with a little bit of additional cheese. So we're just going to give this a good quick mix with your ingredients landing all over. You can kind of judge the consistency to see how everything looks. You do want it to be a little on the creamier side. Might need to add a little bit more milk or maybe a little bit more sour cream. Okay, so it looks like we are almost mixed up here. All right, so next this is going to go in our baking dish. You guys, this smells so good. Okay, so I'm just going to spread it out. Make sure it's pretty level. Now we're going to add some additional bacon on the top, as well as some additional cheese. Okay, I just grabbed the cheese. Just going to add a little bit to the very top. All right, let's get it in the oven. Okay, you can see our casserole is all finished and it looks and smells amazing. So let's give it a try. You guys, I just had breakfast a little while ago. I'm literally just going to take a small little tiny bite off the top. Try and get all of the ingredients. Got some cheese, got some bacon. And this, you guys, is really, really good. It kind of reminds me of going to Texas Roadhouse and getting their loaded mashed potatoes. You guys, this is great. You can pair this with almost any kind of meat, any other kind of vegetables that you'd like. It doesn't take much time to cook. You guys, this is definitely another home run dish. Okay. Hit the like button on the way out. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for visiting today. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.